Hey you guys, welcome to Luna's Kitchen. I am Luna and today we are making some pork and shrimp dumplings. Cannot wait to show you how I make this. Let's jump right in. Hey guys, so to get started, I am dicing and chopping my Napa cabbage. And after doing that, I'm going to place my chopped cabbage in a bowl and I'm going to add salt to the cabbage so that it can pull all of that extra moisture and water from the cabbage. And I let that sit for a while before I rinse it off. When squeezing the cabbage, be sure to get as much water out as you can. I used a metal strainer for this. You can also use a cloth towel to dry and get all the extra water and moisture out of the Napa cabbage. I prep the rest of my ingredients and I set them aside. Now I've gone ahead and I've listed every single ingredient that I use in making these dumplings. All of the ingredients, you want to have them prepped to the side when you're ready for mixing. That way it makes the process go that much quicker. If you're not new here, you might have heard me say on several occasions to prep, dice, clean, wash, set aside your ingredients, and it will make cooking that much faster and that much more enjoyable because you don't have to run around your kitchen looking for ingredients at the last minute. After chopping and mincing my garlic and my ginger, along with chopping my scallions, I set them aside. Now for this recipe, you do not want to use pre-cooked shrimp. You want to use the raw shrimp. Now I've already gone ahead and I've washed and I've cleaned and I've deveined my shrimp. And now I'm going to mince my shrimp. I start out by dicing my shrimp and then I just mince it until as fine as I can, until it gets clumpy and it gets sticky. And then I place it in a bowl and I set it aside. And now I go ahead and I combine all of my ingredients together for the dumplings, starting with the ground pork. Then I add the minced shrimp. So I go ahead and I add my Napa cabbage. Now I don't add my ingredients in no particular order. I just use a cornstarch last to bind everything together and to thicken the mixture up. In the past, I've also used an egg for that. After adding everything, I just kind of stir. Then I add my soy sauce, the vinegar, sesame oil, and then I add the rest of my ingredients like the minced garlic, the minced ginger, scallions, and also some chicken powder. And I am using chopsticks. I have found that they are the easiest thing to use. I mean, you can use whatever you want. Traditionally, that's what I've seen people use chopsticks and then they stir in one direction. And so that's what I do. Now I'm combining all of my ingredients. Again, I've listed every single ingredient that I use in making this recipe. So go ahead and refer to that list. When making the dumplings and wrapping my dumplings, I use a little bit of water. I use the filling and I use some gyoza wrapper. Now you could make the wrappers at home, but I'm using store-bought wrappers. Depending on the size of your dumpling wrapper, add enough filling so that you're not overfilling it. First you fold it over and then you pressing each side firmly so you can close it. Then you pleat it on each side 3 times. This is just one shape to making dumplings. There are many other shapes in which you can make dumplings. There are multiple different shapes and you can, again, refer to the internet to find a different shape if you don't like this one. And now I'm going to pan fry my dumplings by placing them in a pot with some oil, and I am going to cook them on low to medium heat until the bottoms are nicely brown. Then I'm going to add some water and then close the pot with the lid and allow all that water to reduce and evaporate until my dumplings are cooked fully. And then once that's done, dumplings are ready. You can eat dumplings for lunch, for dinner. I don't know if people eat it for breakfast, but I made it for dinner and I served some other dishes alongside it. I made a soy sauce dipping sauce along with some fried tofu and a teriyaki sauce. Some spinach along with some white rice. Also made some chili oil, some homemade fresh chili oil. I can put it on white rice, on anything really, but I especially love to eat it with dumplings. I hope you guys consider making this absolutely delicious recipe. Thank you guys for stopping by and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time guys, bye.